And there came a day unlike any other, when Earth's mightiest heroes found themselves united against a common threat. To fight the foes no single superhero could withstand. On that day, the Avengers were born. Avengers, assemble!
Hello YouTube believers, this is Aries 0083 with a video review of the Marvel Universe Avengers collector figure with light up base. At least that's what Toys R Us calls it. These toys are exclusive to Toys R Us, and this is the first wave, which includes Comic Series Hulk, Comic Series Iron Man, Comic Series Thor, and Comic Series Captain America. Because of the label Comic Series, I believe that we will be getting a movie series figures with these bases. It's probably the Avengers 3 3/4 inch figures that we saw at New York Comic Con. Alright, so that's it for the intro. Let's go into the consumer information. Okay, so I picked these figures up at Toys R Us for the low price of $12.99. Toys R Us has a sale up until November 23rd of this year, a little before Thanksgiving. These figures are $12.99 each. But I had bought Thor before. Hey, that rhymes. I had bought Thor at around the time of New York Comic Con for about $22, which is way too rich for my blood. I only bought one. I want to collect them all, but $22.99, I could get a 3-pack. I could build the X-Force team 3 times. Or better yet, I should get the Guardians of the Galaxy and also the Fantastic Four, and the Future Foundation variant, and the translucent Invisible Woman one. So that's $20. That's better spent than these. These figures are exclusive to Toys R Us, so you won't be seeing them anywhere else. If you're wondering why I have these figures in this specific order, Hulk, Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America, it's because of the back. As you can see, you've got Hulk. This is clockwise, which is logical. Get Hulk, Iron Man, Thor, Captain America. If I wanted to go in order of who joined the Avengers, I guess I could say like Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, and then Captain America. Few beings can match the sheer strength and intensity of Hulk. Not the Hulk, Hulk. Luckily for mankind, this green brute is one of the good guys. This mutated alter ego of the mild-mannered genius Bruce Banner, Hulk, has seen action in some of the world's toughest man-to-man battles, and he rarely falters. His roar and flexed green biceps are enough to send even the most hardened criminals cowering for cover. Now, I like Hulk. Hulk's good. Dr. Bruce Banner got belted by gamma rays. He turned into the Hulk. Ain't he unglamorous? The Hulk as a superhero is kind of a weird one for me. I can understand the concept of Jekyll and Hyde that Stan Lee started out with, but with the Hulk, he usually doesn't want to be left alone. It's weird that I can see him teaming up with a group like the Avengers to coordinate stuff. So I kind of don't like him. I like him as a force of nature. You know, like, uh-oh, the Hulk is in Arizona. But I don't think the Hulk can be controlled. Not this form, not the Savage Green Hulk. Mr. Fix-It, Red Hulk, or Gray Hulk, maybe. But not the green, untamed Hulk. But I like him. I just don't like him that much. I prefer Red Hulk to Green Hulk. Tony Stark is Iron Man. His suits of armor are legendary, built from the ground up by the genius weapons designer for maximum effectiveness against virtually any criminal threat. Equipped with iron repulsors, a cutting-edge alloy exoskeleton, various projectile weapons, and numerous other enhancements, these suits turn an ordinary man into one of the world's ultimate warriors. So, I like Iron Man. Like I already explained in the bio for the Tony Stark Iron Man. He's basically the Batman of the Marvel Universe. A regular guy who, with the help of technology, can fight crime and super villains. Iron Man had his humble beginnings in the Korean War, if you want to go really back. And his armor has evolved a lot. I can't tell if this had a mark number attached to it. I wouldn't be able to know which one it'd be. It'd probably be mark 30 or mark 25 or something. But I'm not too crazy. I mean, the design is alright. I don't like all the little white dots, which makes the suit modular. We already had a modular Iron Man, but I do like that that Iron Man can always have a costume for any occasion. Like if he has to fight the Hulk, he could just slip into the Hulkbuster armor and he's good. Or like if he has to battle Thor, and then you get the Doorbuster armor. Ha, you thought I was gonna bring that up? But about the character, Tony Stark, he hasn't changed much. Yes, he had a mullet for one time, but I don't know. when I think, I'm thinking, he became Iron Man. For a while, one of his worst things to do was to run out of energy while he had his chest plate on, and it'd be like, oh no, the drama as I tried to get to the socket. Or what happens if Pepper sees me? And then he became a drunk, which is a phase a lot of people like, drunk Tony Stark. It was only used briefly in Iron Man 2. But then he became a traitor. What was that about? Then he died, and then his kid Tony Stark replaced him on the Avengers, and then Heroes Reborn happened, and we got Iron Man back to running speed. I think one of the other changing moments in Iron Man's history was when he got the Extremis armor, or Extremis, which made him more connected to the machine than before. I don't know what happened to that armor. I got out of comics around that time. But we got his modular armor, which is a repaint of Series 3 Iron Man. I think for a while he became, he had some brain damage while he was trying to run away from Osborn. And now I guess he's back up to speed. There was something about him rebooting his brain, which is whack. So that's it for Iron Man. His history. Captain America is stronger, smarter, and tougher than any other warrior to ever lace up a pair of army-issue combat boots. His unyielding pursuit of justice has brought down numerous notable baddies while saving the lives of innumerable innocent civilians. Let me see, innumerable and numerous. I could see what Ayok from that figure says about the copy that's on some of the figures. Sometimes it's kind of meh. This little bio isn't specific to any Captain America, so I guess that's fitting for this guy. This is Bucky Cap, as he's famously known. Now, I liked the character of Bucky. If you look at the first issue of Captain America comics and you see Bucky in the corner, he looks like a little girl. That little image would turn anyone off from the character. Rick Jones, after Captain America was thawed out and he became a part of the Avengers, decided to start dressing up like Bucky, and that haunted Cap's dreams. What a jerk, Rick Jones. But eventually Bucky came back in Captain America, I think it's volume 3 or volume 4. He came back as the Winter Soldier, and after he was deprogrammed by the Cosmic Cube and Captain America, he became the good Winter Soldier, up until Captain America got his chest shot by a time traveling bullet. Which is whack. When they announced the death of Captain America, I was like, they're gonna bring him back, and of course they did. But I like Bucky Cap. For one thing, he has a weapon which Captain America never used up until after he died. Died with quotation marks. But this Bucky, this Captain America, I think he's a little more ruthless than Steve Rogers would be, because of his past history. Look, he has a knife. And he has a cool shield too, which was passed down to him by Captain America. But I do like Bucky Cap. I don't like this figure. This is the same figure that came with the Gigantic Battles Giant Man Red Skull, and it uses the squat body that Daredevil and a lot of other Marvel Universe figures use. But I do like the character of Bucky Cap. It's a shame that they had to kill him off, but according to the new issue of previews, it looks like they might be bringing him back somehow. So that's it for Captain America.
Born the son of Asgard's powerful warrior king, Thor was destined to fight the forces of evil. His battle hammer harnesses the power of thunder and lightning, and can unleash its fury upon anyone bold enough to challenge his might. Thor fears no man. His courage is legendary. His strength is superhuman. I was going to say godly. His commitment to justice and virtue without equal. Now, I saw the movie Thor. I liked Thor. If you already saw my Comic-Con haul, I already picked up Thor. He's, out of all of them, I couldn't find Hulk back then. Out of all of them, Thor is the peg warmer figure that I love. Right next to Team X Wolverine. This figure has a few different paint highlights, like he has gloves and a little yellow stripe on his front skirt. What is that? Yeah, I forgot. And he comes with the base and no weird washes like the original Thor. But Thor, I like the character. He's a god, right? So a god working among humans. That's a different concept. I don't think DC has something like that.
I like his costume, his hammer. I don't like his mythology, like his background. I don't like anything that happens in Asgard. I don't care for his friends like Balder and Sif. They could just, Thor, Son of Asgard, the movie was horrible. The Thor versus Loki comic, horrible too. I like Thor because of his design and because he's a god. But if I were allowed to write Thor, I might, I think I would bring back the concept of Donald Blake, an alter ego. But just like a superpowered human being living on Earth, it's weird. What would he do? Would he chill with Jane Foster? Would he like rent an apartment and work as a construction worker like he did before and see how long that lasted? So I like the concept of Thor, but I don't think anything interesting's been done with him. Up to this day, still, I don't think anything interesting's been done with him. But that's the history of Thor, as much as I like it. So this Hulk is this body is the body that they've used for like forever for the Hulk. Green, gray, red Hulk, Secret Wars comic pack Hulk, and this Hulk all share the same body. This guy has Red Hulk's two fists, and he has the Secret Wars face with an unpainted mouth, which they really should have painted. But I guess if you have a marker, you could fix that yourself. So his head is on a swivel, which is not cool. His arms are on he has a ball jointed shoulders. Let's go around. He has ball jointed elbows, but when you put his arms straight, it looks kind of weird. See? Has swivel fist for punching. He has a swivel ball jointed torso. No waist. He has ball jointed hips, but they're useless. All his legs can do are swivel. They don't go up or down. Has ball jointed knees, which go around like that and bend a bit. And he has a swivel ankle. Hope do cha-cha, cha-cha-cha. So that's it for the articulation of the strongest there is, the Hulk. Roar. So this Iron Man, he has a ball jointed head, but it can't move a lot due to the construction of it. Ball jointed shoulders. Let's go around and out. He has a swivel bicep, one hinge elbow, and swivel wrist. He has no waist joint. He does have ball jointed hips. Or peg hips. He has a swivel calves, double jointed knees, and he has rocker ankles, which this leg's a little tight, as you can see. Go out and turn side to side. So Thor has a ball jointed head, but his head loves to come off, and he has this weird thing which makes me think of that Villainous with the crystal ball for a head. I think it's red, ruby red. Then you get the ball jointed shoulders, swivel calves, one point at the elbow, swivel wrist. Here's a mid torso joint and a swivel waist. He has pegged hips with swivel calves. And double jointed knees for Soof. And he also has ball jointed ankles. So that's it for Thor. And next up is Captain America. He's pretty tiny. So, Captain America has a ball jointed head, has a ball jointed shoulders, and swivel biceps, 1 point of articulation at the elbow, and swivel wrist. He also has pegged hips. Go up like that. He has double jointed knees and ball jointed ankles. The Hulk has zilch. Well, he gets this cool base, which I've labeled each. This is Iron Man's base, so this is Hulk's. I haven't put the H on it yet. Each of these bases have 4 pegs where you can plug the figure's feet. But then when you interlink 2 of them, you got 2 pegs that are sticking together. And I don't think you'll be able, you might be able to put 1 foot here and 1 foot there, but you won't be able to put both feet at the same place. The bases already come with batteries, and there's a little switch that has a try me function, on or off. So for purposes of this review, because I know everyone in the store has probably tried it, let's see what it looks like. So, Avengers assemble. You get the light up. Basically, it's a sticker that says Avengers assemble on top of this this blue clear plastic. Then you get the Avengers symbol. This is a sticker, and it's on this part, which is clear blue plastic. Avengers. So that's it for the base, which all these guys come with. This is Hulk's only accessory, so voila. Everyone else has accessories except the Hulk, who has this. These bases can interlock to form a big circle. I got all 4 pieces, but I only got half a circle. So we get 4 more figures to complete the Avengers base, which is pretty cool. I like this concept better than the Iron Man bases, because the Iron Man bases, even though you could put them together, the design's kind of ugly. Iron Man. Iron Man's accessories, just this. The cone of silence. Hey, now you can't hear me reveal my secrets of my technology. Of course we can hear you. So, this is one of the lamest accessories ever. I already have one with Iceman and with Iron Man from Wave 16 of Marvel Universe. So now I get another. It was good at the beginning of the line, but now, I don't know. It's like, here, have some ice cream, Repulsor Blast. So this is Iron Man's only accessory. Thor's only accessory is his faithful hammer, Mjolnir. 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 So that's it. I like to put it in his hand with the little piece of the little lasso pointing downwards, because it's natural. It seems more natural that way. Bucky comes with the shield, which my shield is a little messed up here. It looks like it was scratched, but it messed up the paint and the plastic. The clip in the back looks a little warped. I mean, what I mean by that is that if you look at the top part, there seems to be some stress on the peg. It'll move, but I don't know how long until it breaks off. But at least I have these straps, which I wish the Captain America movie line figures would have these straps, but they don't. Bucky also comes with, Bucky Cap comes with this little knife, this little dagger that fits into this holster, and he also comes with this little gun, which is I believe it's a Luger. I think Red Skull came with this from the movie line, but of course, since Captain America was out before him, that means Red Skull came with Captain America's gun. Besides the weaponry that you get, you also get this little paper that shows you about the base. See? It says Captain America, press to light up base. Collect all figures and bases to form shield display stands. So this first wave you get Captain America, Hulk, Thor, and Iron Man. Combined collector bases. And here in the back you just get a little bit of instructions on how to replace the batteries and information about batteries. The Hulk has a cool face sculpt. I like it. I think it's better than the surprised look that the green Hulk and the gray Hulk from series 1 have. It's pretty messed up that the head is on a swivel, so you can't get a lot of range of poses unless you like want to put him in the air. Rawr, Hulk smash. Like I mentioned before, the mouth is unpainted, so he just got green in there. That's why he's jolly. He's the jolly green giant. And the eyes are well painted. When I go through figures, I've mentioned this before, I always look at the good head sculpt. I don't care about the rest as long as the head is good. So that's it for the Hulk's head sculpt. I like the design of the head. It looks a lot more robotic. And one of the things I don't like about movie Iron Man is that while they'll change the color on the armor and the chest, they won't change the face. They won't change the way the head looks. It looks the same from first movie all the way up to the end of the second movie. But I like this. It looks robotic and sleek. Even though Thor is my favorite peg warmer, one of my favorite peg warmers, I looked to make sure that the ears were both in the same direction. Sometimes one ear, I guess one wing, will be like that and the other one will be like that. So they're both straight, and you have to look for the eyes to make sure you get good eyes. But His head seems kind of flat. It's something I've grown to accept, seeing that the store is, there's so many versions of this figure. So the head on all these doors come off real easy, but I do like that he has soft and smooth hair. I like the head sculpt except for the flat face. That's all. I guess they were trying to imitate Oliver Coipel's art too well. The head sculpt for Bucky Cap is a weird one. I'm sure that he has ears on him, but I think in Alex Ross's artwork he doesn't have his ears showing. Also, the Marvel Select figure doesn't have the ears, but I'm sure that the Captain America Bucky does. I had to pull him out of storage. But I like the face, I like the blue. I was looking for any slot between the mask and the skin tone. And the eyes, of course. And the A. You gotta get the A good. Hey. I'm Captain America, kids. So, I like it. I don't like the body, but I like the head sculpt. It's pretty good. And that's it for the head sculpts. Alright, so let's compare Bucky caps together. Because I know when I got this Bucky, I was like, yeah, I don't need this guy. I don't need the Marvel Universe one. They re-released it. And then when I saw a picture comparison on, I think it was itsalltrue.net, I realized that the difference was big. As you can see, the size of the chest is different. How deep this shield thing goes is different too. There is no belt connecting these two sides on the movie Bucky cap, as opposed to this. You do have the knife on one side and the gun on the other. The gun is different on the movie Bucky cap. Then you got the metallic paint. There's a hole in the back on this guy, but not on this guy. Overall, the proportions of the movie Bucky cap are way better than the Marvel Universe Bucky cap. He's also his gloves are also different. This looks more realer. And you get a different waist, and you get also swivel thighs here on this guy. So if you're looking for a Bucky cap, I would recommend getting the one from the movie line, which is much easier to find. And I guess, I mean, they're both about the same price now that this guy's on sale for $12.99, and these guys at Target are like $9.79 still. That's crazy. Except for this week, they're $6.99. But the Thor figures aren't. That's weird. So that's a brief comparison between two Buckys. A tale of two Buckys. Which one's the real one? I am. Pick the best one, whichever you like. So, what's my final verdict for these guys? Like I've mentioned already a lot, at $20 a piece, these guys aren't worth it. These are old repainted figures. They're probably characters that you already have. I have all these figures except for this guy because I haven't been able to find the gigantic battles with the skull. I mean the scroll. But I've heard that in some TJ Maxx and Marshalls in Canada they've been showing up. So for the low price of $10 So I may be able to get my hands on him and his giant pal before the end of the year. Hulk I already got with the Secret Wars comic pack. This Iron Man I picked up with Series 3 Wave 1. This Thor I picked up last Christmas on a buy two for $10.99 sale that Toys R Us loves to have. And I got the Captain America, the Bucky cap from the Captain America line a few months ago before I got this guy, and that figure is way better. Even though the shield sucks, the shield will poke your eye out. I think the figure is way better. All you have to do is either swap a shield or get the comic pack that comes with Crossbones, another great figure, who can't hold his weapons, by the way. I just noticed when I was putting the Luger into Cap's hand that he has no trigger finger. His hand's molded like this. So that's a minus on that side. I'm impressed that the Iron Man can hold up his little dumb accessory, and I got Thor to stand just by pegging him into the base. The bases though is where it's all about, because if you think about it, a lot of Marvel Universe figures don't come with bases. Series 1, the whole line of Series 1 comes with no base. Comic packs, the 3 packs, no bases. So there's a lot of Avengers characters in the Marvel Universe wave, so you could use these bases for your Avengers characters and assemble your mighty team of heroes. Now the bases, it's daylight in my house. The bases don't illuminate much, so in complete darkness all you would probably see is like the bottom of their legs, unless you want to shed some light on the top of their heads like this to even it out. And Cap. But let's see, there's Cap. The bases are the main draw of this figure, of these figures. I'm sure that's probably why they jacked the price up to like $20, but it's not worth it. Eventually, these guys, when they don't sell, they'll go on sale. Toys R Us is a little too, they don't like putting their stuff on sale, so don't expect to see any of this on sale in like at least 5 years. Galactus is still regular price. He's not on sale, even though I think Amazon had a sale on him for like $20 last year, which I missed out on. But these figures, I would recommend that you don't buy them unless you're a completist like me and you got the dough. Instead of buying stuff to put on your inventory in your eBay store, you could buy these. But if you don't got the extra scratch and you want to wait till the next wave comes, because I know that the Quicksilver, Wonder Man, Daredevil, Bullseye comic packs should be coming out soon. I already saw a review on YouTube and they're available in Hasbro Toy Shop. So if you're waiting for new figures, don't pick these up. If you got the extra cash, like I said, pick these up. They'll look good as a display on your shelf, and when you get the other 4, it'll make a complete circle and you can go Avengers Assemble. This is Aries 0083 with this video review. I hope you find it informative. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, buy my stuff in my eBay store, and I'll see you later. Bye.